BTM, BTN, balitang tapat at maaasahan, boses tatak na ganyan. Ito po si Jezemy Baltasar,
Si Zila May Pascual,
tagahatid ng balita. Magandang umaga at taganyan. Sabado ngayon, ika-27 ng araw ng Abril, taong kasalukuyan. Narito na ang nangunguna sa balita. Ang Confucianism ay nasa gitna noon ng magulong panahon ng China, namely spring, autumn, and period as well as the Warring States, period na umusbong ang iba't ibang school of thoughts. This is known as the Hundred School of Thoughts. Ang apat na naging influential schools dito ay ang mga Confucianism, Taoism, Muhism, and Legalism. Ito ay tinatawag natin na Taoic religions na ma-influence rin ng Mahayana Buddhism. Alam nyo ba na there has been always a debate whether Confucianism should be recorded as religion or as a philosophy? But first, let's differentiate ano nga ba ang pinagkaiba ng philosophy at ng religion. In philosophy, there is a pursuit of wisdom na sinusunod ng tao ayon sa intellectual, logical at reasoning ng isang philosopher. Ang philosopher na tinutukoy dito ay isang normal na tao. On the other hand, ang religion naman ay isang paniniwala at pagsamba sa creator and controller ng universe without any reasoning. Those who argue that Confucianism is a philosophy asserts that when Kung Fu Zi or Master Zi founded Confucianism, hindi niya meant na gumawa ng isang religion. All he wanted was to revive yung sinaunang religion noong Zhou Dynasty, na ang attention or na ang intention is good human relationship and social values and ideals na naging foundation ng Chinese society. On the other hand, may mga naniniwala naman na ang Confucianism ay isang religion dahil ang mga ideals daw nito ay inspirational not in the supernatural sense, but in the sense of aiming for excellence in one's relationship with others. With this, naisama ang Confucianism categorized with Buddhism, Christianity, Hinduism, Islam, Judaism, and Taoism as one of the world's major religions. Anyway, we could view Confucianism as a religion and philosophy.
Ngayon naman, pag-uusapan natin ang buhay ni Confucius. Confucius is Latin version of Kongzi and the honorific Kongfuzi, both meaning Master Kong. Si Confucius ay pinanganak noong September 28 sa state of Luna. Kilala ngayon as Shantung. Ito ay sineselebrate as official holiday sa Taiwan as Teacher's Day way of cultural celebration. Siya rin ay kilala bilang unang tao na nag-devote ng kanyang buong buhay sa pag-aaral at pagtuturo ng social transformation and improvement. Siya rin ay naging arbiter and naging Assistant Minister of Public Work and Minister of Justice in the state of Lu. Pero yung mga ideas niya ay hindi pinansin ng mga kanyang superior. Kaya doon siya nag-resign or umalis siya. Naglakbay siya ng 13 years at the age of 67 na siya, bumalik sa kanyang hometown na nagkaroon o kung saan nagkaroon siya ng mga disciples. Ay namatay noong 479 before the Common Era at the age of 73. Nagkaroon siya ng about 3,000 followers na kung saan isinulat ang mga katuruan niya.
Sa sacred scriptures or the Confucian classics, mayroon tayong tinatawag na Confucianism basic text. It includes the Book of Changes, Book of History, Book of Poetry, Rites, and Analects. Ang Analects ay considered as important source dahil ang laman lang naman nito ay mga conversation ni Confucius sa kanyang mga disciples. Ang mga classics na ito ay isang beses nang nasunog during the reign of Qin Dynasty at na-restore lamang noong Han Dynasty. Actually, malaki ang tinulong ng mga followers ni Confucius sa pagsusulat at pagkulit ng mga teachings and philosophies niya. Let us know kung about saan nga ba ang mga classics na ito. First is the Book of Changes, also known as the I Ching. Ito ay pinaniniwalaan na nag-exist pa noong time ni Confucius at ito daw ang pinakamatandang classics. It focuses on short predictions following a type of definition called kleromancy, na kung saan may 6 na random numbers at kukuhanin and arrange into 64 hexagram. Ano nga ba ang hexagram? Ang hexagram ay isang set of 64 figures that is made up of 6 parallel broken lines.
Next, it's the Book of History, also known as the Book of Document or the Xiangsu, that is composed of speeches of royalty and minister mainly from the Shang and Zhou dynasty. Meron din itong chronological accounts of imperial achievements and rules of government. Third is the Book of Poetry, also known as the Book of Song. Odes or tinatawag na Shi Jing. Ito ay compilation ng 305 songs compiled around 600 before the Common Era. Meron itong 4 section na iba't ibang tema like love, courtship, abandonment, and dances. Ito rin ay considered as the oldest existing compilation of Chinese poetry.
Fourth one is the Classics of Rites. Originally, the Three Rites or Stanley. Ito ay compilation ng mga ceremonial rituals, administration, and social form of the Zhou dynasty na mayroong description ng kasal, funerals, sacrifices, and even archery competition. It is also composed of Li Qi or Li Ji na mayroong 49 sections of rituals and government guidelines as well as the government officers noong Zhou time. Ito ay pinaniniwalaan na naikumpile noong 1st century before Common Era.
Of course, hindi mawawala ang Analects or tinatawag na Lunyu or sa ibang tawag, conversation or sayings. It is also known as the Analect of Confucius. Ito ay naglalaman ng mga collection of sayings and ideas attribute kay Confucius and his contemporaries.
Ito po, si Jezami Baltasar,
Si Grizilla May Pascual,
naghahatid ng balita.